Hello and welcome. I thought I'd do a different video today, a bit different to astrology, although as an astrologer, I can't help but bring everything back to astrology, and I must stop doing that sometimes. Anyway, so last couple of years, I haven't really resonated with a lot of things that are going on in the world. In fact, I think perhaps that started happening when I look back about 4 years ago when I started really seriously thinking, I don't want to watch TV anymore as much. I don't want to listen to the radio so much, and I've done next to none of it. Well, hardly any of it really. Last couple of years, just 2.5 years. So, and it's been really good, and it's made me really concentrate on astrology and self development, but in a more sort of spiritual way. And during this last couple of years, I've actually joined many spiritual groups. I've done some spiritual courses, etc. And via one of the groups that I'm with, they're highly spiritual, evolved souls. And a few weeks ago, they had a special guest, which they do from time to time. But this, I really love this. And her name is Alison, and she has a website called The Color Ministry. Well, you could say anything to do with color, I just love. I've always been interested in colors of rainbows, and always in peacocks. They're beautiful, beautiful feathers. Oh my goodness, those colors are stunning. And just generally speaking, also when you see like petrol colors, which is again, I think those sort of rainbow peacocky colors, I've loved them, just beautiful. So when she was talking about colors and how in the olden days, color therapy, light therapy, vibration and frequency therapies were very much part of the culture. That's how people did things together with things like Chinese medicine, Ayurveda, herbals, botanicals, that kind of stuff. Were very much people use nature and things to do with nature to do healing. And we've so far removed for all of that. I just think that with growth of technology and the introduction of allopathic medicine, we've kind of lost our way in a sense in the way that we interact with our world, with nature, with Mother Nature, Father Sky. We just completely kind of stop resonating with them so much. And this is why whenever you come across somebody who's a psychic or maybe a clairvoyant or something like that, or medium, we just kind of think, wow, But in reality, we were all like that previously when, our food, water and environment were clean. So therefore, like pineal glands, which is your third eye. So it's how intuitively you receive messages, you're psychic through that, and your gut feeling, which is your solar plexus, really did help people. And also because shoes were leather soled, or people were barefooted or used, they absorbed the vibrations of the earth, and therefore people were much more connected to the source and Mother Gaia and Mother Nature. So anyway, I do encourage everyone to because I think if you like astrology, you like to learn about yourself. And rather than always, sending messages such as, how would my husband be? Will I have a happy marriage? How would my wife be? I don't really know. The thing is, you have been given a chart that's not you completely. You evolved. That's the day you were born. So don't hold yourself back and don't ask questions like that, because I don't know, I mean, if your vibrations are high, you are going to attract somebody who has high vibration. But if not, you won't. This is like everything in the world is a vibration. You literally attract what you are. So if you are into fun things, you will enjoy being around fun people, and you naturally attract that. So you know, so we have to work on ourselves so much. You mustn't really just think that, oh, you know, astrology is going to just like change my world. We don't have that. You know, your life and your path is down to you. You have the power, and most of it is not written in black and white. You have plenty of free will, but we kind of feel as though we are have no power whatsoever, and that's not true. You have plenty of power. Human beings are extremely creative, extremely powerful. They just don't know it because we've been controlled for so long. We've been controlled by media, press, you know, and we've always like, they make you strive for all these wonderful things. Oh, look at the Idol this, and, you know, Hollywood this, or the baseball, you know, I don't know, Jeff Bezos, or this and that and the other. And in reality, we don't really know their real life. We don't really know their real we don't know if, you know, we don't know what's going on. I wouldn't really trust everything that you read. I don't really think they're necessarily in these amazing relationships and amazing lives, because I think once they are very famous, they're controlled massively and they lose all their freedom and everything. We are the free people. Don't ever give that away. So anyway, enough of the ranting. So Alison, the lady who was doing the numbers, it was amazing. So amazing. I'm going to show you a couple of things first. Let's see, what should we start with? Okay, so get rid of me. So this is how she did the colors, basically. So there are 9 colors, and so one is red, second color is orange, yellow is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, you know, so right up to gold. Gold will be like a completion color, because it's kind of like it's maturity, you know. But all of these colors mean something amazing, absolutely amazing. And I'm just going to show you another. Okay, so what Alison uses, she uses basically your date of birth. So your date of birth, so it's compiled of your day of birth, your month of birth, and the year of birth. So we're looking for 4 numbers. In reality, we're looking for the day number, the month number, the year number, and the total path number. So this is how you find your numbers. Say, for example, somebody's born 27th of January 1950, your day number is 27. And what you do, you always contract it till you get to 1 digit. And you don't count zeros, really. So, although I've done 1 there, but I just thought, for clarity of some people. So 27, so 2 plus 7 is 9. So the day number for this person is 9. The month number is obviously January is the first month of the year, is 1. And the year number is 1950. So it's 1 plus 9 is 10, which is again becomes 1. And 1 plus 5 is 6. So forget about the 0. So his year number is 6. And her total number, or his total number, will be 9 plus 1 plus 6, which is 7. So 9 plus 1 is 10, which is 1 again. 1 and 6 is 7. So that's this person's path number. I'm going to leave that on there so you can actually do your own. We'll come back to it. I've got a bit of a cough, so I'm just going to have to keep drinking. Right, so I might actually see if I can actually share to document. I don't know if I can do that, but I'll give it a go. You never know. Okay, so the colors are absolutely beautiful. And as soon as she was saying this to me, you know, well, not to me, to the group, we were just, it literally, it just gives you so much energy just working with colors. So colors are really powerful. When we're born as a baby, we can only see black and white. And the very, very first color we see after black and white is red. And that's why babies actually, most of the toys for babies tend to be bright colors. So it's amazing. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to just go through these colors first, and then we'll do like this person's colors. So basically, I mean, I'm not doing a reading or anything, and the only number that I'm really interested in at the moment is the month number, because I want to, I don't know this form of color therapy, but for what I do, because I come from a business background and I'm doing astrology now, I think if somebody was come to me and they wanted things to just help them be empowered, I'm going to use the number of their month for empowerment. So, and this is, you can do it yourself. So here we are. So let's start with number 1, which is red. And this person has got number 1 in their month. So here we are. So this person is called the busy bee. And let's put the cursor there. Yeah, busy bee. And basically they have, they're active, they've got fast metabolism, energetic, they're always doing, stimulated, courageous. They have a long wave but low vibration, warm personality, very kind of like the doer, if you like. And they can get problems with base of their feet, ankles and hips issues. I don't want to go into that because obviously everything, I can just give you a very tiny amount of information. On the evening, she was trying to put everything into a small session. So and basically these people are very much to do with they're stimulated, they're initiators, they literally work on ego, busy on the ego, if you like. They can also hit the wall when they are tired. They get bored quickly, they're impulsive. And it's also red is color of survival. They get fired up quickly, but they want to get involved. They're independent, adventurous, passionate, driven, always looking forward to things. And this is very good color to get your teenagers going, guys, if you've got problems with them. And so these, like in a football team, they normally have blue or red, don't they, in the UK? So it's quite interesting. That would be number 1. Number 2, we're going to go now. It's going to be orange. Orange is going to be color of somebody who's passionate but less active than the red. They wear it's a color that everybody should wear every day. Actually, she was explaining. It's color of freedom, and that you can buy everything, but health and freedom are 2 very, very important facets of life. If you don't have them, you don't have anything. Doesn't matter how much money you have. If you don't have freedom, you don't have anything. So health and freedom, 2 things to definitely fight for, and fight for it not just for yourself but future generations. And these people are creators. So it gives me a little bit like, orange is a little bit like the guru, Jupiter. So these are pioneers, stimulated creativity, personalities, got sort of like gut reactions, and solar plexus are ruled by this. And they are kind of unconventional, don't like to be told what to do. They're self-expressive, humorous. They like to dance, they like music, artistic, talkative, sociable. They like to bring people together. They're not 9-to-5 people. They like to travel and see places like India, which is, I just see all these colors as India. I've never been, but I'd love to go. And basically it's color of saffron, which is happiness. And so this is all about freedom, creativity, creations. Amazing. Number 3 is yellow, and these people are basically extroverts. They have intelligence. They think outside the box. They like clarity. They bring light, and they have brightness of and they got that brightness in the mental clarity. Actually, again, solar plexus are ruled by this. This is very good color for illness, because every illness comes from the gut or the solar plexus. They're great communicators. They're stimulated to learn. They love information. They're actually information freaks. And like, for example, Yellow Pages, she was saying, you know, I used to get like information on directory, so information book. They like networking, they're cheerful, stimulated. They produce more saliva than most of the people, which obviously starts digestion. It's a good color also for dementia and mental health. They like to be organized, they're bright, they like to tick things off their list. And normally they're bright at school, but they get bored in class. But on the day-to-day, they're quite good at being organized. And it says something about, like, in Russia, they use this yellow color for healing the mind. I guess sunshine, isn't there? Light, shine, because brightness. The next color is green. So green is all about the heart. People bring, these people are really good at bringing people together, family, domestic, home, big huggers, connections, showing and giving love, nature, oxygen providers, increases blood pressure, allows you to breathe, natural ways of being, and I can't hardly read my writing there. Color of money, harmony. So it's just saying, actually, people who got green, they normally can bring money in. They're quite talented, aren't they? So, and they work from the hearts, and they naturally attract it, even if they don't really particularly bothered about it. They like having an outside space. It's good for them to be out. Breathing really is healing for them. It's good color for grief. It's a color of balance. They don't need too many challenges. They're quite settled, grounded, soothing and healing, charity-minded, service-oriented. Good for crisis, wear their heart on their sleeve, and they like to work for the community, share their skills, and what else? They like balance and harmony. And green also rules Mother Gaia, which is Mother Earth, and the lungs. Beautiful. I think Alison did a wonderful presentation for us. And then we have number 5, which is blue. And this is these people are generally quiet. They're quite popular. Color of the color is quite easy on the eye. It's cooler, high frequency. They're observers, watchers. It rules the throat chakra. They do not speak till the truth needs to come out, and then boom. Integrity, gentle super sensitivity, natural healers, good communicators, although they're very limited wording, if you like. And they make great writers, communicators, and healers. Then indigo. Indigo is color of shamans and healers. It can also be raw blue too. It's like, she said something like, what's going on? It's a deep color. It rules the third eye, your pineal gland. Intuitive source, that's what I was saying. We need to get rid of the fluoride thing and just start, really think about decalcifying, so we can all get all these opening up of the that chakra. They like to dig deep. They're not superficial. They're experts in their fields. They're matrons. They're aware. Depth of digging. They dig deep, like Mula Nakshatra in the fixed stars, which is all about ancestors as well. They like to break down the illusions. They're very aware people. They know what's going on. They're psychic. They're open, knowledgeable, good at detail. They're experts, really. They like structure, and very, very intuitive. And they do the deep dives. And they can also connect to other realms. Number 7 is purple, which is violet. Also, so this is like multidimensional people. They see the overall picture. They're top of the spectrum, so it's crown chakra. Empathic people, understanding, and they really understand all aspects, all viewpoints, connecting the dots, spiritual. They get downloads, information from above, get into the day-to-day, get ideas, writers, musicians, receive information, very sensitive. sensitive to energy, sensitive to everything. Color is amethyst, I guess. High vibration, gentle, very inspired, is and powerful. Feminine energy as well. But obviously it doesn't necessarily mean, you know, they're not necessarily, just means that it's just for, you know, women and men have both got feminine energy. It's more receptive, and they like to listen to people with no judgment. Number 8, which is magenta. I don't normally wear these colors. I'm very like, nearly all my wardrobe is blue. And it's funny because it must be something that I'm missing, because I don't have anything blue in my chart, my numbers. So anyway, compensation there. Loved it ever since I was very young. So incredible, really. Okay, so number 8, magenta. So this is about like transformation, your aura outside your body, seeing all aspects from the other planets, and they probably have visited other places, see the big picture. Negotiators, they have good taste. Need some of that. Business acumen, negotiators. They're quite mature, grown up, ability to see the future, learning. And this, when they're good, they're really good, she said, and when they're bad, they're terrible or very naughty. Powerful, lively. Number 9 is gold, and this is the stellar gateway. This is the axis between Earth and the universe, the God's consciousness, service, community, charitable, overseer, teacher, knowledgeable, fluid, adaptable, says yes too much to people, that likes to see pleasure in people and in people enjoying life, completions, ending of a cycle. They're quite mature, she said, you know, even if they're young, they've got like a maturity about them. It's aspiring, and it's about the last journey. So these you can use for the year as well. So like 2022 is the year of Indigo. So you can go back and just say, what did that actually mean? So yeah, Indigo. So number 6 that we just talked about was about third eye, about the intuitiveness. So people are going to want to dig deep, not be superficial. They're going to learn that they need to do their own research and not just be told something. So every year brings its own wisdom as well. So you can apply it to the year as well. So anyway, so I'm going to just leave it on that, and I'm going to go on what, you know, my thoughts are about how I would, one of the ways I would really like to empower people is that your month of the year, I don't want to go into everything because me and Alison are going to go do a video together, and there'll be more information from her. She's the expert. I'm very new to this, but I can absolutely see how color can be very, extremely bring vibrancy and raises our frequency, and that raises vibration of us, and then therefore vibration of the world. This is another thing, guys. So for those of you who always, you know, look at things and worry about your chart, you need to raise that vibration every day. Rise it. The more you rise it, the more you know, you bring good things into your life, because words and all of those, everything that you say, you are actually manifesting them. So be careful with what you say. Anyway, going back to this lady. So month of the birth is very important, because what it shows you is your skill set. I was absolutely amazed by this, because my skill set is exactly spot on, absolutely spot on. So I'm just going to go back to this this person we were doing. Okay, so basically we were saying that the example is 27th of January 1950. And I'm not really going to worry about her day number. That means something. Month means something. Year means something. And the path means something as well. And each of them, in their own right, they all count. But I'm going to be more focused on the month, because month is your skill sets, and skill sets are extremely important. So when you know your skill sets, you know that that is what you want to put forward for work. And often, this is the important thing. So remember, this could be somebody who's born um, on the 1st or on the 10th. Could be number 1. Somebody who's born on the 19th, and somebody who's born on the 28th also will be a number 1. So remember that's how you actually come to that contraction of the numbers. So this person is born as a number 1 month, so month of January. So you know that this person is going to be a pioneer. They're going to be highly motivated, highly energetic, and so a little bit like Mars and obviously Aries. But I would probably say, if you have this as obviously Tracy, when she comes on, she'll be able to tell us more about it. But somebody with this number 1, they have a lot of energy as well, lots of pure raw energy. So they have to be you wouldn't want to be in a job that's quite mundane for you, or you might use that as your first port of call, but you probably will leave it and you just probably gain experience, and you might just change a few other jobs, get more skills, but eventually I can see these people as being quite entrepreneurial and do their own thing, because they probably don't like to be told, because they got so much fire in their belly. But they need to begin with, they need to work with people to gain the knowledge, so they can actually go forward with it. Okay, I just had a look, and some celebrities. So celebrities, I don't mean they're all celebrities, but well-known people. Princess Diana, she was born in July, so she would be a number 7. Let's have a look at number 7. So number 7 is purple or violet, and this is multidimensional and crown chakra. Empathy, understanding, they can make great counselors, and they can see all spectrum of colors, all viewpoints. They like to connect the dots. They're spiritual, they get downloaded information. As I said, great like at receiving information, very sensitive to everybody, and high vibrations. So this will be a person for work, number 3. The month will, if you had it as a month, this would be somebody who is really good at listening to people, who is non-judgmental. So this will be an amazing mediator, marriage advisor, psychotherapist, psychologist, no judgment in any situation. Then it will probably be a very good creative writer, or even information giver. If news agencies were like that, will be amazing. Really, no judgment. So that's her. And Michael Jackson, he's born in August. So August is going to be where is that? Magenta. Oh, so he's all about the aura outside of the body. That we said, negotiators, big picture. They get people from other aspects coming to them. They are, if there's as a skill, the ability to see the bigger picture, future looking, so they can actually, these are the people, positive people, who can actually say, don't worry about the situation, that things will get better in the future. Just knowing that you can actually manifest your future is amazing. I was going to do Robin Williams, but he's the same as Princess Diana as well, so very non-judgmental, good counselor. Elvis Presley, so number 1, what would be their... So somebody who is number 1. Okay, skill sets will be ability to see what people know, and you get the job done. Yeah, see the other people's abilities, and so they probably make really good managers as a result. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to overall give you an idea about what your month number could mean. So I hope it's, I'm not feeling 100%, so it's really hard to know exactly what I've put together. But generally speaking, if you have number one, as I said, this is people who can have initiate things, pioneers, but they can also be very good at seeing what abilities people have and get the job done. If you want anything done, give it to a number one. Number two people will be somebody who's good for what would be their month skills? Okay, so obviously this is somebody who's very passionate and very sociable. They're good at bringing people together. So that will be their create, and they are able to create things. So these will be the people who not necessarily put all the bits together, but they'll be initiators, the idea, and get other people to then give form to their idea. Number three people will be good for, okay, so these people are very good at organizing day-to-day stuff, kind of like get all the detail together, see what you can get done. So this will be very good for teachers, it says. And then number four will be good for their skill sets, will be very good for working in the community because they're healers. Number five skill sets will be good writers, communicators. And number six skill sets will be structure, expert, knowing, knowledgeable, detail. There's probably engineers will have that. Number seven will be they're good at listening to people, they're non-judgmental. That was Princess Diana and Robin Williams as well. Number eight, Michael Jackson. Going over that again. So that'll be ability to see the bigger picture, future looking. So they'll be like probably good for business, really, to take a business forward. And number nine, what would be good for them to do? Their skill set will be seeing things through, teaching others. So that's it. That's everything to do with skill set. So that's what you can use the month of your year. It'd be nice to know, what you think. Obviously, I get Alison on, and she can talk about this more, and more in detail. But it's really important, so you know that your first number, your day number is your inner child, what you come in with. Your second one, your skill sets that you achieve. The third one will be, that will be the year that you're on as well. So that will be. I'll have to keep checking that, because even my own notes on this, they don't really make a huge amount of sense what I've put down about the year, but it doesn't really say huge amount about that. And the year is literally what we're aspiring to do, and the overall number that you get will be like your path, what your path is all about. So anyway, I hope that was okay. I'm sorry if I was coughing and might have been a bit distracted. I'll see you on the next video. Thank you.